The VFW in Brattleboro held its annual Veterans Day ceremony on Saturday, November 11, 2023.
You see whose broad stripes and bright stars watched were so gallantly.
Not just for World War I. He brought it to the officials in Washington.
Brattleboro Housing Partnerships held its 61st annual meeting at the Red Clover Commons Community Room on Monday, November 13, 2023. Josh Davis, the Executive Director for Groundwork Collaborative, was honored with the C. Yan Housing Leadership Award during the annual meeting.
And I would say that most people,
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Deeply meaningful award to me, and I really appreciate both the nomination but also receiving the award. Tom Yan was a neighbor of mine. He was a friend of mine, in addition to being a huge inspiration for me. And so it's deeply meaningful that I am associated with the Brattleboro, but we would talk as much about his passion for life and skiing and being outside and sports as we would about housing. Incredible for me. And this work is not done in isolation. I'm so happy to see the leadership team from Groundworks here.
Following a tradition that started years ago with her father, in which he would carve Santa Clauses into sticks while Deb Gendro of Guilford painted them, she now handles both the carving and painting.
And they have
Bellows Falls Union High School students used the gymnasium again on Tuesday, November 14, 2023, after the Bellows Falls Union High School Board of Directors voted unanimously on Monday night to reopen the gymnasium and the auditorium immediately after a new test for airborne PCBs showed the high levels had been significantly reduced.
Right and left. This game's a little bit more important though, especially when you play defense. You want to have control when you need it.
A mother and son team in Brattleboro have been making breads from their native home of Afghanistan and selling them at local food co-ops.
خانم پخته کردم برای فروش برای کواب و در اونجا پخته میکنم و هفته دو روز برای کواب براتلیبرو و کواب پتنی پخته میکنم روان میکنم هفته دو روز یک تعداد کم است من تا هفته دو روز پخته میکنم باشن روان میکنم.
I think it's, I cannot name this a company because I started this because I was missing my country's bread and food. So I started this for my family, and then one of my friends asked me to expand this a little bit bigger, and we started cooking for Brattleboro Food Co-op and Putney Food Co-op. It's not that much, but we used to bake breads and distribute to the Brattleboro Food Co-op and Putney Food Co-op.
Local and state officials visited Beaver Brook Children's School in Wilmington on Tuesday, November 14th, as part of a positive change happening on the ground for child care programs and communities spurred by Act 76.
And then we do have a lot of families that are here, 7 to 5, needing that full time. While we're here, we just want to say thank you to Let's Go City. In the summer, it's a bit more with the school-age kiddos.
Guilford Community Church will host its annual Thanksgiving pie sale from 9 a.m. to noon on Saturday.
Younger, more rock.
No, I just mean how are they going to roll it?
Okay.
Several fire departments responded to a two-alarm fire at 130 Jockey Hollow Road in East Dover just before 5 p.m. on Thursday, November 16th. The Brattleboro Reformer held its 6th annual Remarkable Women Award on Thursday, November 16, 2023.
Lack of work, lack of gods and goddesses for all these
That in the end we all become stories, and that's really been my work the last 12 years, is to empower girls to believe in themselves and their ability to make a difference in the world. And so I feel like we're planting seeds. 2 of them are here tonight, which makes me really happy.
Amazing, beautiful group of women that I am so honored to be part of and recognized for. And thank you. I just want to thank my husband, Mark, who's here, who I could not have done this without. 11 years ago, we kind of like took a shot in the dark and did
Celebrate and show your support for all the remarkable women upon us. It is an absolute honor to be in the presence of such an extraordinary group of women. I am grateful for this opportunity to receive this award. At an early age, it was embedded in me to be a strong, independent woman. I'm fortunate to have had a mother who led by example, who's extremely hardworking, strong-minded, and a get-it-done type of gal who I admire very much.
For these videos and more, go to reformer.com, head to the multimedia tab for more content.